It's a project that's ballooned in cost from a budget of $700 million to nearly $4 billion. Construction is moving forward at the North Shore wastewater plant. And as Keir Junos reports, Metro Vancouver taxpayers are going to be on the hook for the increased cost.
How could it balloon from that original amount? I know costs go up, but that's insane.
North Shore residents could be on the hook for hundreds of extra dollars every year for its wastewater treatment plant replacement. And that project is now under more scrutiny as one city councillor calls for a public inquiry into how the plant's budget ballooned to billions of dollars. Last week, the Metro Vancouver Regional District revealed that the budget for the new plant went from around $700 million to $3.86 billion after the regional authority was forced to fire the contractor that it hired almost a decade ago.
Kind of shocked. I knew it was in trouble, but I was shocked by just how much it had increased. It's a headache.
North Shore residents will likely pay the most for the replacement facility, and they could be paying for up to 30 years.
Especially in the cost of living crisis right now, I don't think that's fair to North Shore residents.
You know, a huge increase like that, I would want to see if there was something done in the process that could have been done better next time or should have been done better this time.
It has to be one of, if not the largest cost overrun on a percentage basis of any mega project in the province of British Columbia.
Westminster City Councillor Daniel Fontaine is calling for a public inquiry, which he hopes will include a forensic audit of the project's enormous costs. He also wants governance at Metro Vancouver to be overhauled.
So many people in the public watch these types of financial boondoggles. They have no ability to hold the political people who are in charge accountable for these types of cost overruns, and I think that has to change.
BC's Ministry of Municipal Affairs says Minister Ann Kang was unavailable for an interview, but in a statement to City News, the ministry says in part, people understandably have questions. At this point, Metro Vancouver is best placed to provide clear information about what happened with this project's costs and timelines. The ministry would not say if the BC government would support a public inquiry, which North Shore residents say they want.
A public inquiry, I would welcome that.
There has to be some accountability, explanation, than just passing it on to taxpayers.
It's so out of control. The cost at this point, I think it should be investigated.
Metro Vancouver couldn't make a spokesperson available, but in a statement, Commissioner Jerry Dobrovolny says in part, the regional authority struck a task force to review its options to finish the wastewater project, calling it a, quote, rigorous process completed during closed meetings due to ongoing litigation with the previous contractor. Last week, he said despite the cost overruns, canceling the project is simply not an option because the wastewater plant they have is from the 60s and is out of its service life. In North Vancouver, Keir Junos, City News.